Hey, what's up, everybody? I made a poll on Instagram asking if you guys wanted to see an overview of how I spec'd out this truck, and I got over 500 votes saying that you guys did want a video, so here I am recording it. This is my new 2026 Ford F350 regular cab dually in ruby red. Let me go over some specs about it for you guys real quick. Show you guys the inside, the outside. So as I told you guys, this is a 2026. And it's probably going to be one of the only 2026s F350 made, because if you go on the website, you can't even spec out a F350 anymore. It has to be a 450 or a 250. They don't let you do the 350 in this configuration, which is a regular cab dually. So this was supposed to be a 2025 when I ordered it, but since it was made a little late, it turned out to be a 2026. So it's probably going to be one of the few 26 F350s in this configuration. And when I spec'd it out, I try to option out as much things as I could. For example, the chrome bumpers, it has the rear parking sensors. As I told you guys, it has the FX4 package. It has the off-road tires, the all-terrains. It has also the high output diesel engine, the 6.7, and you could tell it's a high output because it has that red badge. The regular version has the black 6.7, but that one is red because it is the high output version. XLT as well, so it's not the base model. I didn't want a base model. Kind of wanted a, that's why I custom ordered it. I wanted to spec it out because I know a lot of the trucks that they have on the lot. I mean, they don't even get these a lot, but whenever there is any on the lot, they're not the XLT version. They're usually just a regular work truck. I also got the chrome front bumper. It has the fog lights. It has the chrome grille. I think a lot of them have the chrome grille, but I'm not too sure. It is 4x4 as well, so I really needed that. There's a lot of times where you're hauling stuff in the loose dirt and you really need 4x4 to get out of wherever you're at. So I did go ahead and add the 4x4. It has 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. And it also has select drive modes on it too, which is pretty cool. And it has the 360 cameras as well. I forgot to add that too. That is a package. As you can see, the camera up there too. Yep. It has a 360 package. And then I added the hitch from the dealer too. So it has the hooks for the chains and the ball for the gooseneck trailer, because I do haul a lot of gooseneck trailers. It has a trailer connector there, and it also has the other one on the bumper. Dual tip exhaust. I think that's about it for the outside. I mean, apart from the color, ruby red, spec'd out in ruby red. This color's beautiful in my opinion. I've gotten people tell me like, hey, you should have got this color, you should have got that color, but in my opinion, this color looks amazing. I mean, look at it. You can't tell me this does not look good, especially after I color match the mirrors with like the chrome cap. I do chrome door handles. I change out that badge. Maybe could have matched the bumper and change that for like a platinum grille or something. Change out the headlights. I can see the vision right now. My vision is to make this mini King Ranch. So how they have the two-tone down there, maybe add that with a wrap. That way, in case I change my mind, I could just peel it right off. Get some King Ranch aluminum wheels, because these are steel. That's why they're not polished. But I mean, I'm gonna run these for a while. They have good tires. They're meant for hauling, so until I finish these, they're gonna be on the truck, and then I'll go ahead and look into some replacements. Maybe a 35-inch tire. I do want to do a 2-inch level in the front. I also didn't option it with the steps. That's one of the things that I didn't option it with, but that's because I want to get the electric ones. So that's most likely what I'm gonna end up doing, like I do on my black GMC. But yeah, like I said, color matched mirrors. Some chrome handles maybe. I am gonna get it tinted this Sunday because it is see-through. As you can see right through it to the other side. So that's what I don't like. But I mean, that's an easy fix. Let's go on the inside. The inside is nothing special. Unfortunately, there's not much you could do with the XLT for the regular cabs. Like you can on the higher trims. For example, the crew cab is a Lariat, and that has the brown leather interior, brown dash. That one looks real nice. But I mean, I like this, you know. I could always change them out. Like I said, I want to do a King Ranch conversion eventually, so I'll probably end up doing the seats with a center console. And yeah, nice little detail from Ford right there. But let's hop in here so I can show you guys some of the things on the inside. It's not too much, but I'll show you guys anyways. First things first is this truck has a glove box. You'll be surprised how many of these, or I mean this upper compartment right here, you'd be surprised how many single cabs I see without this. And it's kind of weird, like why don't they just add it, you know? But I added that. Super Duty right here. Has the mirrors on the visors. Like I said, there's a lot of trucks that don't even have that, so I'm pretty glad with that. It has the engine brake right there, the downhill assist. There's not much here, you know, just AC. I got the 4x4 buttons right here. That trailer brake right there. It has all the different charging ports. So this does have a dual alternator, dual battery setup as well. So I'll be good there. Unfortunately, this truck doesn't come like the 1500 regular cabs where it has the big screen with the digital dash. But I mean, I could always add that down the road. I think for like the screen, it's only like $3,000 and another 15 to 2,000 for the dash. So I'm not too worried about that. Eventually I'll do it, as well as the push button conversion, you know, because a lot of these, or everything new from Ford actually has a key now. All the trucks, I mean. But yeah, this is the truck. It has all these drive modes. It focuses. Hold on. It has the normal mode, slippery road mode, off-road mode, and that's it for that side. And then on this side we have tow haul and eco. That's all it has, which is pretty good. I mean, it is a work truck at the end of the day, you know. I didn't buy this for racing. I bought this strictly to use as a work truck. But like I said, it does have the 360-degree camera, which I like, you know. Has all the cameras here. Went ahead and optioned that out. That's a very nice feature when you have a big trailer and, you know, you want to make sure you fit somewhere. That helps you a lot. But yeah, that's a quick overview of the truck. Like I said, I added every option that I knew I was going to keep. All the stuff that I knew I was eventually going to change, I didn't end up adding, but everything that I needed, that I knew I wanted to keep, is here. And I'm also glad that I was able to get it for MSRP, because the salesman over at Fiesta Ford in Indio, California, shout out to Armando, man. He was real cool the whole time, you know what I mean? In my opinion, he's a good salesman. Real quick, straight to the point, you know, no messing around, just blah, 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 let's go, you know? So I was able to get this for MSRP, but he told me that whenever they have anything like this on the lot, they usually mark it up by $10,000, because that's just how rare of a vehicle these are. And I actually saw it on Facebook Marketplace, this exact truck, because I guess they get vehicles in, and then you know, people start posting them, and they didn't know this was a special order, which was for me. So I saw the ad on Facebook, and it was marked up by $10,000. So I'm glad that I was able to get it for MSRP. You know, I did add the gap. I added a maintenance package, some small stuff, nothing crazy, you know. Didn't drive up the price too much. But that's the truck, man. Honestly, I'm really glad with it. Like I said, I do have some plans for it. You know, King Ranch clone. I could already see it, you know, with the brown on the bottom, the badges on the side, 2-inch level. Hopefully I get that pretty soon. Tinted out with some 35s, some aluminum polished wheels with the King Ranch caps. Maybe some white cab lights, low-key. I like the white cab lights. Oh, I also forgot to show you guys that the mirrors do have lights as well. These are the only LEDs this truck has, unfortunately. The headlights are halogen, but these are LEDs, so I do like that. Don't have to change those. I am gonna be getting the LEDs for these. I'm already getting sponsored for those, so I should be getting those in about 2 weeks. Get the high beams and the low beams for the LEDs there. But yeah, like I said, you know, color match some stuff, King Ranch clone, and then when the exterior is done, go ahead and hop into the interior, do a center console, some seats, push to start, you know, all the goodies. But thank you guys for watching, man. I know a lot of you guys were happy congratulating me for buying this truck, so I appreciate all of you guys. Honestly, like, the love does not go unnoticed, you know. But thank you guys so much. It's my new 2026 F350 FX4 regular cab dually.